Hi there, Jen here. Let me show you what I'm up to today. It was a really nice week this week. I was outside raking and doing a little bit of preliminary yard work. I trimmed some hedges. That's about all I got done. I didn't want to go too far because I really thought it was going to snow again, and sure enough, the ground was white this morning. So I don't want to push it too fast. But I am trying to get my seeds into some dirt and get started. And I've got quite a bit on the under the lights already. I think I did a little review earlier. But I'm starting a few new things, and I'm potting up some peppers that have been growing for a month or more now. So I thought I'd show you what I'm up to. So let's have a look. So I do have room over here on my heat mat here, my old-fashioned heating pad that never turns off, and a cookie tray on top. So I moved something out of here this morning that didn't need to be here anymore. And I've got chrysanthemums, and they're coming up. Oh, those nice little babies. They're just starting. And I don't know what this is, just out of nowhere. Like, look, it's just one little, I don't know, a root coming straight up. It's so weird. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with that. And what else do we have? We got coleus back here. This one's for you, Eleanor. Or at least half of this one. Ha, ha, ha. Look at all those beautiful little coleus. Those are the ones that come up. They do flower, but they're really known for their colorful leaves of reds and pinks and variegated on top of the green. I can't wait to see what we got. And that's one pack, and I bought two, so we'll see what the other one I can get that one. These are carnations. They're just starting to come up too. Oh, they've even a little bit more this morning, since there's only 2 or 3 there this morning, so we've got a few more there now. Yay! So carnations we'll have as well. Huzzah! I'm excited for that. All right, so keep those labeled so I remember what I've got going on. So here we are. These are my peppers. Da, 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 da. Look how nice and tall those are. Don't look at my mess. Well, I can't turn any which way and not see a mess, but look at my peppers, how nice and tall those are. So in here, I'm mixing up, mixing up some, what have I got here? Some Miracle Grow potting mix. And I got some, sheep manure compost from the farm this week and dumped it right into the garden. So I went and got a couple of scoops of that, added to this, a little handful of vermiculite too. Can't hurt. Pre-moistened it, and now I am filling up these little guys. And it's easier if I move you instead of moving those. So I've got, since there's 10 in here, and they're all getting their second set of leaves, and the first ones are starting to dry up and fall off. There's one here that fell off earlier. But there's 10 there, so I'm going to do 10. I've started these up. They're already pre-moistened. These are ready to go. Let's see what else I got going on here. Tomatoes. Time to start some tomatoes, 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to start 6 in here and see what happens. Experiment and see. And I'll probably put 1 or 2 like in a pot just to be sure. I only need 2, but there's so many seeds in here. They're usually only good for 2 or 3 years probably. So I'll do a few just to experiment and see what happens. And then I need these zinnias say to start right in the ground. But when I looked them up, because they're, oh, I don't have my glasses on. Man, this is always such a problem. Let's see. Does it tell how many days? No, it doesn't tell me how many days. It probably does somewhere. But I'm hoping to get a few early flowers going. So they don't like their roots to be touched and moved or manipulated once they started. So I'm putting them in peat pots. And all I have right now for peat are these Jiffy strips. And there's 10 in a row, and they're all connected. And then I figure I'll just cut them apart when it's time to start them outside, to move them out. These might be too small for 6 weeks. That package has a lot of seeds, so I'm not overly concerned. And then at the farm, they're doing peat pots that are, I think, 2 or 3. They're like this size of a pot. So when I'm out there next time, I'll probably get 2 or 3 of those from them, and there'll be room right in here. and you can see there's still water in here. I'm trying to hydrate the, the pot so it doesn't dry itself out. So that's what I've been doing over here. And then what's this? I was going to do green onions in this, but I realized that the meals that I do green onions in, I'm not eating currently, like nachos. So I don't need the green onions, and it's just been sitting here. So I thought, oh, I'm going to throw some salad mix in there and try and get something going. It's a 72 day. Oh no, this one's variable because it's got radicchio, curly lettuce, and romaine, and a bunch of stuff. Oriental greens, leaf lettuces. So it's variable. But I have a pack of romaine, and they're 72 days. So I figured, if I plant these now and they're around the 70-day-ish, I might have something before the beginning of June. It's almost April, so I'd have April and May to grow. So anyway, we'll try that. It's just an experiment. We'll see. So that's what I'm up to today. I thought maybe you'd like to see me try and pot these up. These little peppers that I got started here. And they're so cute. This is one of my upcycled seed starter trays. This is a Chinese food frozen dinner. And it comes with this plastic bottom that the sauce is in, and then the meat and rice is in this dish. Now, the dish doesn't quite sit down in it, so when I bottom water, I have to take it out and then pour this water out. So it's not ideal, but for a small little garden starter for me, it's been fine. And they're growing quite nice. They're fine, a little bit leggy, but overall, they look pretty good. So I'm going to stick them in here. And had I soil blocked, it would have been really easy to take the block out. I don't have a soil block. So, oh, and I was going to say, look at this too. I don't know if you saw that. Look at the roots dangling out of the bottom. God, can you even see that? Like, look at all the roots hanging out of the bottom of this. Anyway, there's quite a few of them. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Now you can see them. Like, there's quite a few. So it might be a challenge to get them out, but we'll see. So I've already I just watered it just so they'd be kind of wet and clumpy. And I'm just kind of cutting out a chunk around it. Now hopefully I can just pick that up and put it right in the pot. This is just an old knife that I never use. So I use this actually for cutting out weeds in the grass. I use it for all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to use my handy-dandy spoon, also out of my kitchen cupboard. And lift that straight up. Oh, it came up oh, look at the roots on that. Look how nice that's come right up on that spoon, a little triangle of dirt. And I'm just going to stick her right, try and get the root in that hole. There we go. I'm just going to I wouldn't mind burying it up a little bit. Just get some of that stem under the... I know with tomatoes you can bury the stem a little bit because it'll grow roots on whatever. You could bury it right up to the leaf, but I don't believe you can do that for peppers, so I don't want to disturb it too much. But anyway, I'll do the rest of these. You get the idea. You see what I'm doing. And perhaps next time I will give you a tour of the grow room again and see where we're at. But it's turning out really good. I'm excited. You can see here, I wanted to show you this too. I don't know if, let's see how I should do this. This is my schedule. I'm sorry, I'm frontward facing, so it's going to be backwards, so you probably can't read it. But look how full it is. Can you see just how much stuff each week? And I've got a bunch of checks. So I've got pansies. Those are already looking great. I've got lavender. Those are up. I've got snapdragons. Those are doing pretty good. I'm going to do the zinnias today. I realized that was too early. I've got blue butter salvia started, and next week I'm going to do St. John's salvia. It's a red-headed one. It's really cool. Bells of Ireland should have gone in this week too. Oh no, they're in the fridge actually. And they go in, yeah, they go in next week. So I will probably plant those in the next week or two. I've got coleus, carnations, mums, lemon balm, dusty miller, peppers. Like I got so much already started. And then that's just the beginning because look at April. Oh my gosh. That's going to keep me busy. And then there's more. And then I've got all my successions in there too. Well, no, I haven't got them all in yet, but I'll get to that. But you can see I'm well in hand for my garden this year. And I'm excited to see what comes up. Oh, you want to see what's going on over here with my air plants too? Since we're standing right here. Oh, it's hard to see. Turn that light on overhead. Maybe that'll help. Close that. There we go. That's what we need. I've lost 4 now, I think. 5. Jeeves is doing great. And his little guy flowered. Put out beautiful purple flowers. I missed him. They didn't last long. This guy is super happy. I need a name for him. Any ideas for a name? Give me some ideas. And I really love this one in the heart. That's so cool. Anyway, they're doing pretty good other than the few like this one that I lost. You see, it's just all falling apart. It was this size. Actually, it was bigger than this one. But you can see it's just dead. Dead. So I did write to the company yesterday and they asked me for pictures and I sent pictures. So we'll see what happens. I know it's really late and I probably should have done it quite a while ago, but master procrastinator that I am. Oh well. I hope you guys are having a great week, surviving this nasty winter spell, and hopefully spring will be right around the corner. Have a great day. Bye-bye.